Hey there, water signs. Let's talk about how this Gemini super full moon on December 4th is going to be impacting you. But before we get into each individual sign, let's just talk about what this full moon means in general. Now, this is the last full moon of 2025. So everything that's kind of been held back and repressed from 2025 will definitely be surfacing right now. The Gemini super full moon is all about communication, right? And it's felt very, very deeply because supermoons are when the moon is very close to the earth. So it looks bigger, and because of that, it pulls out a lot of deeper emotions, memories, things along those lines. So with that, it's a deep emotional and energetic cleansing. It brings subconscious material, memories and such, to the surface, helping us to release any kind of emotional weight, rewrite old stories, and to reconnect with our inner truth. So because Gemini represents the twins, it's a merging of the logical mind and our higher self, right? That's what those twins represent. And so it's about the soul speaking through that conscious mind and getting that out to be heard. So let's break it down for each one of the signs, shall we? Okay, let's do it. So Cancer. This moon is going to be happening in your 12th house, the house of the subconscious mind. So this is a bit of a purging and a cleansing. So hidden emotions, old wounds, memories, they may be surfacing right now for release. This is a deep emotional detox energy. So don't be afraid of it. Move into it and move through it. Absolutely okay. Now, Scorpio. This full moon highlights intimacy, shared resources, the debts that we owe, so whether that's money or even karmic debts, and just emotional contracts in general that just aren't valid anymore. You're releasing those old things. You're releasing old fears or attachments and creating space for deeper, truer connections. Now, because this is happening in your house of debts, maybe this is a time when you're looking to really free yourself of being in debt, right? Gemini of the conscious mind, especially now that Mercury, its ruling planet, is out of retrograde, it's got you thinking sharp and it's got you thinking clear. And it is definitely going to be having you have some aha moments over the course of this weekend where we're in the power of this full moon energy to maybe make some shifts and changes there. Now, Pisces, that 4th house of home, family, emotional security, early childhood, those guys are getting illuminated right now. That is what's getting lit up for you. So you might be feeling called to release old patterns around what you learned growing up. Things that you adopted that aren't your beliefs necessarily, but the beliefs of the family system. And you're seeing how it doesn't fit who you are. And with that, right, you're also seeing your patterns around boundaries, of course, with family and such. But remember, the 4th house is about safety and security in general. In order to feel safe and secure, we got to have boundaries that are good, not perforated boundaries. And that's tough for Pisces sometimes, right? Because you are a very empathetic sign and you're always thinking in terms of how the other person is feeling, and therefore can have very perforated boundaries and get taken advantage of. And that's not going to make you feel secure. So this is an illuminating moon for that. Now, and in general, just a new emotional foundation is forming under you. There's so much happening now that Saturn has left your sign, and that's really worked in this 30-year cycle to really shore up and strengthen those foundations under your feet. This full moon helps illuminate it. So that is it for my water signs. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.